Guys, my name is Fionella and I'll be explaining the milestones 1, 2, and 3. I only completed milestone 1 because milestone 2 and 3 I struggled a lot and it was very difficult to do it. I have tried to attempt it, but I just couldn't understand some parts of it, and I didn't really have time to do it because the length of work was very hard and a little difficult. So I unsuccessfully uncompleted milestone 2 and 3. So for milestone 1, I was able to deploy it on prod, and this is what my register PHP looked like. And if I register for it, it will go to a SQL database that will that will record the login, the username, and the password in the database. And I will show that in the length of this video. And so if I go to the login here, let's say I would do Fionella 10 at test.com. I can't really say the password. Ooh, so we do have an invalid password. It So for the email that I put in the email username tab, this field was correct, but the password was not correct. So I'm gonna do it again. And it should take me to the home page. So for this one, the email that I've used here is actually I made it as an admin. So this account here, this admin, can create roles, can access to the list of roles, and assigning roles. So I'm gonna press create role here. So I could name the role as, I could put it, let's say chef, or let be more accurate, executive chef. Description, handles the main cuisine in the kitchen, period. And I'll press create role. There you go, successfully created role, executive chef. So once I successfully created the role for executive chef, I will go to the list of roles, and there you go. Executive chef handles the main cuisine in the kitchen. And I could assign roles, admin, which is basically me. I assigned that role to me, to this account. To this account, and it would be, and then I would also try to assign another role to another account. So I'm gonna log out here. So we have officially went through the login area. We're gonna go to the register area. So we're gonna register. So it could be chicken 15 at test.com, and username would be chick. Password could be it could be chicken, whatever you make for your password. Confirm. Successfully registered. So we're gonna go back to the login page. We're gonna put chicken, where's right here, chicken 15 at test.com, and put the password that we have created. There you go. Welcome, chick. So basically the chick right here is basically the username that you have created. Okay, I'm gonna do a log out. Okay, if we go through this worksheet, we could see um, the whole parts of it. So here I took a screenshot of how the user registration, of my website. I inputted some data in. This is a picture. Oops, sorry. This is a picture right here. I created another profile. I created another profile, basically the email, username, password, and then you have to confirm the password. Here is the code to the user registration. So basically, this whole code here is the JavaScript validation. So basically, we use regex here in this area right here, and if the email address doesn't exceed to expectation to this function here, this whole function here, it will alert the user that it's an invalid email address, and also the same as username. And it will have a different alert. It will be invalid username, only alphanumeric characters only, and 3 to 20 characters. And then this would be this is the demonstrate the email already in use. So you cannot choose the same email again. You have to use another email address to make a profile. And same goes as for username as well. You can't use the same username as you have made before, because you will receive this message here. Invalid username, the same that we did, it's the message. So alphanumeric characters only and 3 to 20 characters. So there's an example for it here. Right here. Or in this area right here, this username. It's more than 3 to 20 characters. So, and that's why it gave you a message of that. And then when you have created your account, it will give you a message of successfully registered, a friendly message that you successfully created a an account, a profile. And then user registration, this is the screenshot of it, of the form, of the HTML form, how it is structured, and how it looks like in the register PHP file, or like the website in general. This is just the explanation. This is also the JavaScript validation. So this is the same code as I submitted at the last one. This is also the JavaScript validation like code to when you make your profile for the email and the username, and for the password as well. So these are the PHP validation of the client side and the server side validation code. This is like, where's the first part? Oh yeah, sorry. This is the first part of it. So like, what I showed you previously, that was the JavaScript validation. This one is more for the PHP validations. Right here, that's part 2. This is the lib content that that we need to also link to, so that it will the PHP validation so that the PHP validation will work. I apologize for that. And then this is the table that I was talking about when I was making the the profile. This is what it would look like. So you can see here, so that's proof that Finella10@test.com, this is the admin. So number 1, you make it as an admin. I think you can only make one account as the admin, and the rest you can't do another one. You can only do one. This is the explanation of it. So right here is the screenshot of the form. That one with when we use the email, it will be valid to log in, and this is what it looks like when it is if we use the username here. This one I actually deployed it in the dev deployment, and I showed you the one in prod deployment. And then this is the JavaScript validation. If the username format, email format, password format, and each field is being required. So if I don't put the email or username in this field, it will give me a message of please fill out this field. Even though you put the password already, you cannot proceed if if you don't put the email or username in this field right here. And same goes as the password. There you go. This is the password. You need to fill out this field so that you could log in. So we also tested out if a user there's also a user friendly message when an account doesn't exist. It actually does. So it would say email not found. This is the user friendly message if an account does not exist. So if password doesn't match what's in the database, it would say invalid password. For this one, this would be when you log into the page, it will go. This goes to show like it will successfully you need to show the successful login message in the destination page. So when you successfully log in, the destination page will be the home page. It will take you to the home page. And it depends on the profile. The profile that I showed is actually the admin. So that's why you see a lot of these tabs here. It would be home, profile, create role, list of roles, assign roles, and a logout here. The other profiles doesn't have the create role, list roles, or assign roles. Only the admin does. And then this screenshot is showing the session data being set. So right here is like being set right here. This is the HTML of the form right here. Very simple and straight to the point, because you want the form to be as simple as it possibly can and making sure that it makes sense. And this is the explanation of it, the HTML registration form. This also is the JavaScript validation of the form. It's the same thing as the other registration form. And this is the JavaScript validation right here. It's the same thing. And then this is the PHP validations, basically the code of it. So this is part 1 right here. Part 2 right here. Part 3. And this is the lib content right here. This one requires the sanitizers, I believe so, and the database PHP right here. This is the explanation of it. So these are the pull requests right here. This is the logout. So when you log out, this is what I'm sorry. So this is the navigation when you log in. I'm just showing the navigation right here. This is the admin, so like this is the navigation for the admin. When you logged out, this is the friendly message, successfully logged out. And then this is the code when the logout related code showing the session is destroyed. So right here, the session start and the reset session right here, and it will directly go towards to the login page again, the destination page. So when the logout page is when you officially logged out, the session will be destroyed, and then you will be redirected back to the login page, which is the login PHP file. Here's the explanation. This is the pull request, and if the user is logged in, this is what the code will look for to make sure that the user is logged in. This is the explanation here. The login check function being used right here. This is the code of it again, and it's mostly used in the home page. And this one is when the user-friendly message of trying to manually access a login protected page while being logged out. So basically, when when a user that is not an admin is trying to access for this page, it will give the user friendly message that you don't have permission to view this page. And then screenshots function that checks for a specific role right here. This one is the of the role check if it's being used. So this one is when this is the screenshot of the user friendly message of when you're trying to manually access a role protected page while being logged out. It will still give you a user friendly message. You don't have permission to view this page. So for the database, this is what it looks like right here. So we have the ID, user ID, role ID is active, created, and modified. Roles table with at least one valid try right here, which is the admin right here. You have the ID, name, description, is active, created, modified. This is the explanation right here, explanation. The requests, pull requests, user profile. This is the profile. You would have, if you want to change your password or your username or email, you can do it on the profile page. That's what it would look like. This is the with, before, and after of a username change. So this is before, and this is the after. It will give you a user-friendly message, profile saved, and password reset. And then the success message of updating password right here, password reset. The JavaScript validation is also right here. And then this is a PHP user-friendly validation message if the desired email is already in use. So if you already use this email, it will give you this message: the chosen email is not available. And then username as well right here, the chosen username is not available right here. And then password, current password is invalid. They will give you that message. There's the explanations right here, the pull request. So this is a screenshot of Waka time, how much I spent on it. And the GitHub board, the project board from GitHub. This is what I did. And this is the link to my project board to the GitHub. So I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna do these, but in prod. We already did some of it, and we're gonna register again, just for the sake of this. So let's do register again. So let's say zebra 14 at test.com. Username will be zebra. Password will be, and then you go confirm. And you put register, right? Oh, password must match. So when you make a profile, your password must match. If it doesn't match, it won't let you register. So zebra 14 at test.com, zebra okay, and then make sure the password is the same. You have to confirm it first for security reasons. Successfully registered. So we're gonna log in. 14 at test.com. And there you go. It made another account. So when profiles are made, it goes straight to the database that we have created. I'm gonna show you that. Right here. User roles, users, right here. See? We created a profile, and it went straight to this database right here. See, I'm sorry, your the email and the username is right here. This is when it went. This is the time that you created it, that you modified it, and the password is somewhere around here. Secret. So I'm gonna put this down. So further explanations for the milestone 2 and 3. I wasn't able to complete all of it, or actually not at all, because it's a they're both difficult milestones. I wasn't fully I didn't fully understood how to create milestone 2 and 3, and I didn't really attempt it either because I already had problems with the PHP in my computer. I had problems of saving files in my computer, and I wasn't able to complete it at all. And that's why I couldn't do milestone 2 and 3. I was able to finish milestone 1, but I wasn't able to finish milestone 2 and 3, and I completely apologize for that. And thank you, and have a wonderful evening.